Now we know how it started, how an innocent question quickly escalated into an avalanche of sex charge texting.
And a very revealing photo, all supposedly from a police officer. This is what our Henry Rossoff found, weeding through more than 100 messages.
Here's here with a follow-up to last night's Fox 6 exclusive. Henry?
And last night we did have that exclusive interview with the woman that the former Greenfield police officer was sexting. This evening, we know exactly what was in all of those messages. These are the hundreds of pages of information about a former Greenfield police officer who makes Joanne Fagan feel
gross.
The officer has now resigned after a police investigation revealed he sent inappropriate text messages to Fagan after meeting her during a police investigation and getting her number.
He started sending me texts about what he would like to do to me.
Though the messages sent in late August do start out as friendly, if not flirtatious, the officer asks Fagan to send him a picture of her. She sends one of her in a sports bra and cut-off jean shorts. That sets off the officer.
I didn't know what to say.
He sends a flurry of sexual messages, including...
He said he wanted to have his hands around my throat.
The officer also says, "I need to see your chest," after Fagan says she doesn't want to send him any more pictures. By the time the officer is done sexting, he sent Fagan 2 pictures of his private area. The last picture captioned, "Good night, baby."
I just couldn't believe that it was happening.
As shown in this document, before the officer resigned, he'd already signed a, quote, last chance agreement with the city of Greenfield after misconduct in 2009 and 2010. We know the 2010 incident involved a bar fight. When police cleaned out the officer's locker, they found it packed with random items, including a pair of brass knuckles.
Part of me is relieved because, he can't abuse his power anymore and he can't do this to somebody else.
We are not naming the officer because he currently does not face any criminal charges in connection with this. In touching base with the chief of the police here in Greenfield, he says he was on his path to fire the officer or seek to fire the officer before the officer resigned. Live in Greenfield, Henry Rossoff, Fox 6 News.
And in